Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome to Heart podcast. In this podcast, we slow down and have genuine conversations about the things that touch our lives, our struggles, our growth, and everything in between. Mm. While I was saying the intro, I remembered that my friend told me conversation has an S sound and not a Z. And now that I made I don't know how many episode I kept saying conversation with a Z each time. So now I will change it. I will say it with an S. I don't know why we have this thing, like not just this word conversation, but other words as well, like basic. Many people say basic instead of basic and other words as well. But anyway, that's so irrelevant. But it just came to my mind while saying the intro. So I'm currently, I don't know, this is my first time recording in this place, um, somewhere where I cannot actually record. But at least it's quiet and no one is here, so it's fine. If someone comes in, I'll probably stop the recording. I don't know. So I'll have to make this quick. Anyway, today's topic is about failure. And let me tell you, I've started working, and on my first day, I messed up. I messed up so bad, like extremely bad. You cannot imagine. And I don't know, I feel like I was shocked because I've never, or maybe I did before, but that was still shocking for me. Like this amount of failure, and my brain is still processing that, oh my god, I failed. Oh my god, I didn't do well. Oh my god, all of this happened on my first day. So does it mean that I will not be able to do it? Does it mean that I'm not good enough? Does it mean blah blah blah? Overthinking comes in, and I don't know. I'm having tons of questions in my mind. And I remember I went home that day feeling so bad, and I literally just took a shower, sat on the couch, and just questioning my existence, questioning everything, questioning my career path, because that's something that I've wanted to do for so long. And when I got to do it, when I got the chance to do it, I failed. So I don't know. I'm still trying to navigate failure. And suddenly I remembered a quote by a YouTuber. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. His name is Hazem Sadiq. Anyways, so he said, or in one of his talks, he said, "Think less, do more, fail fast." And by this, he means you need to think less. You know, whenever we want to start a new thing, we keep thinking and we keep making calculations. We keep questioning everything. We're afraid. We want to know everything. We want to figure out everything all at once. But sometimes this hinders you from doing, from action, because you're lost in thinking, you're lost in your calculations, and you don't do things. So you think more than you actually do stuff. In this case, think less and do more will help. Stop thinking or think less and just do. Do things and see how things go. Even if you fail, it's okay. And failure here, the part where it says fail fast, I realized that failure is an inevitable part of life, of anything that you would go through, basically. You would surely fail at one point, and not just once, maybe twice, thrice, maybe four times or more. And that's okay, that's totally normal. And through failure, we learn we learn from our mistakes and then we correct them and then we try again. Maybe we'll fail again. We'll do the same, learn, try again, and until it works. So now here I am. I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself, failure is not bad. Failure is inevitable. Expect failure. It's okay to fail. And when you fail, you will learn. I know failure feels bad, like that day I told you about, my first day. And not just my first day, but my like generally first and second days, they were not really that good, or they were not as good as I wanted them to be. Maybe I wanted to do more, maybe I was expecting more from myself, but I don't know, maybe I was nervous so I couldn't perform in the best way. Anyway, or maybe because as well I didn't know lots of things and I was in a new place, I was a stranger, all that. Maybe that these also contributed to my performance. But anyway, now I'm starting to accept this. Like at the very beginning, I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna quit straight up, and I don't wanna proceed in this, and I'll quit not just this particular job, but the whole career. Like I don't want to work in this career path anymore. That was a little bit too much. But because, as I told you, I was like really shocked. But now I'm starting to make a reconciliation with this idea. It's okay to fail. I failed. You might fail. We all fail. By the way, even the most successful people, they do fail. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe you only see success on the surface, but underneath success, there are a lot of failures. And one thing that you need to deal with failure is being adaptable. Like, I don't know why, but I've always thought of myself as adaptable, as someone who loves to learn. But when this thing happened, when I failed, especially on my first day, I don't know. I felt like I didn't even want to try again. I didn't even want to learn. But now, like I'm still not doing not doing things well. I'm still messing up a little bit. But one thing I decided to do is to learn, to be open to learn, and to accept that I'm ignorant, to accept that, okay, I'm new here and that's a new thing that I'm doing. And it's okay for me not to know stuff and to still figure out stuff and to still try stuff and see if this works or not, to learn by experience, trial and error. And I want you to do the same. And that's actually what my friend told me when I told her, you know what, I'm thinking I'm gonna quit. And she told me, are you going to quit so easy just because one day didn't go out well, or because you didn't do well in your first days? Is it going to be that easy? I mean, you have to try again. You have to at least give yourself the chance to learn. And she's right. She's absolutely right. And that's what I'm trying to do currently. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, explore new things, um, expose myself a little bit, because at work, it feels like um, people are evaluating you, and this in some way puts a pressure on you because you want them to think good of you. You want them to give you you want to leave at least a good impression. But again, I keep reminding myself, if I get lost in these thoughts, I keep reminding myself, think less, do more, fail fast. Like that's what I want to do the most in this period of my life. I don't want to think too much about how people think about me or how am I doing in this job or anything, but I want to do more and learn from my mistakes, learn from whatever I'm doing, and fail fast. Fail fast. I'm just gonna um fail in whatever I will fail in, mess up, and with each failure, I will try to learn as much as I can and end this stage of failure and then thrive and try to do my best to be the best in what I do. That's it. That's just, yeah, very quick episode telling you that you need to fail and it's okay and it's an inevitable part. And if you don't fail, don't be too happy because failure also has positive impacts on you, on your even on your stamina. Like I feel like my stamina, I need to work on it because it's really low. I need to build a strong stamina to handle failure, handle rejection, handle whatever negative emotions that you face in life because life is not perfect. You will deal with so many hardships, so many heartbreaks, and you have to be strong enough to endure them. Last time, think less, do more, fail fast. That's it. I hope you guys liked this very short episode. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one, inshallah. Take care.